was so good.
Very good, do recommend. We've spent like 160 days in mainland Europe.
Anyone else like this? Does anyone else love the flight radar?
We were just talking about how we constantly forget where we are, and that's a great example. It's our last European stop.
It is, unless you count going back to London again.
For like the 5th time, I think.
Yeah. But we arrived yesterday actually, and we filmed a little bit in our Airbnb, so we'll show you that in a minute. But we are super excited to be here. We've heard from a lot of people that this was like their favourite place in Portugal.
Yeah.
So we're so excited to have
It
a look
already
around.
looks like different and interesting, and there's like a cable car in front of us.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Yeah, so we're staying on this side of the river, which I think is the less common side to stay on because the actual city is on the other side. But we just walked down here, and this bridge behind us is very famous, and we think it kind of looks like an upside down harbour bridge. Not upside down, but like swapped. Yeah.
It's just different.
But it is very cool, and you can walk across it along the top or along the bottom here. So we're going to make sure to do both on this while we're here. But yeah, we'll show you what our Airbnb is like, and then come along with us to see the rest of Porto.
Okay, we are in Porto.
We just got to our place, and it is so cute.
It is really cute.
It's little, but it's like got
That's all you
everything
need.
we So it's got like,
Hold on, firstly, look at these. These are lights. I am obsessed. I love them. I want them.
it's also got, I mean, Catherine already showed you this one, but it's got the cutest art everywhere. And then it's got
yeah,
these
little
little
like,
things that have different places in
it's so
Porto.
cute. How Instagrammable.
I know, we've got like a little desk reading nook.
And the most important part.
Well, a little kitchen, and then they gave us, instead of a welcome drink, it's a welcome Portuguese tart, and I assume some port, which we will not be drinking. But it's so nice, like the tiles are so nice. It's
Love
so
this. Very nice after sharing a place with some random people in Lisbon, so.
Yes, we're excited.
So we are sick again, annoyingly. So we actually have a bit more time here. We have the same amount of time here as we did in Lisbon, but we're not doing a day trip, so we actually have quite a bit of time.
Yeah,
So
which
I
is
think-
good.
Yeah, it is good. I think we're gonna have quite a relaxed 4 days. So if you're just like, why did they do nothing and just wander the city for 4 days? That's why. Because
Yeah.
we have 4 very hectic days in London coming up. We just need to get better.
Yeah, I know, well, it depends how my upload schedule is going, but it was probably like 8 videos ago that you saw us sick in Zagreb, but that was only a month ago for us.
know.
So we're very annoyed that we're sick again.
At least it's like, touch wood, it's not that bad.
No, just a bit
time,
stuffy.
But we just want to make sure we're better.
Yeah.
So, and also Porto just looks lovely. I love the vibe already. So honestly, 4 days to wander is not a bad.
I know, that's what I was going to say. We left our accommodation all of 15 minutes ago, and we're already both like, we love Porto.
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's really nice. We're walking along, I think it's called the Ribeira area at the moment, which has a lot of restaurants and pubs
Yeah, it must
and
be
bars and
pumping
stuff.
at night.
And it's so lovely. It's like the river's just down here.
We just walk past the market.
Yeah, it's so lovely. And we're not even like in the city yet.
No.
We have just been wandering around Lisbon for a few hours, and
We were just talking about how we constantly forget where we are, and that's a great example.
yeah, we have just been wandering around Porto for a few hours, and we love the vibe here. It's kind of similar to Lisbon, but it feels like it's got a lot more character. But we just had one of those crazy coincidence moments, which we were in a supermarket, or we were in a shopping centre going to a supermarket to get stuff for dinner, and we saw someone and we were like, do we know her? And then we were like, I think that is like my best friend's husband's mum, and they're in the UK at the moment, like my best friend and her husband, so they're awake at the same time as us, which is rare. And I like messaged him and I was like, Adam, is your mum in Portugal turns out she was, and that was her. And then we just chatted to her for like half an hour.
How nice.
In a Porto shopping centre. Like, what are the odds? Anyway, we are now walking back because, as we said this morning, we've got plenty of time here. And we're getting a bit tired from our colds.
Yeah.
But we're walking across the top of the fun bridge.
It is quite cool.
We went across the bottom this morning. I don't think I really filmed anything except a shot of this, like, castle wall.
Look down there, though.
But yeah, it's so cool. Like, look at this view. Oh yeah. It's got an incredible view over like both sides of Porto and the river. It's very nice, but it is starting to rain, so probably a good thing we're heading back for the afternoon.
Yeah, well, we've had a great day so far, and I think it'll just be more of this tomorrow, more wandering.
Yeah.
So we'll see you then.
Good morning. We are out again on the same side of Porto that we're staying on before we cross the bridge.
Yep.
And we're at this old monastery, which I think I read was built in the late 1500s. So quite old. Unfortunately, it is closed today.
We don't really want to go in anyway.
Yeah.
We just want the view.
Yeah, it does have a very impressive
It's probably
view.
the best view. I would say it's probably the best view in Porto looking around.
Yeah, definitely, because we're up higher than the bridge. So
Yeah.
if we just go around. So here's the bridge down here. And then you can see like all the way over to the city. But this looks like it's about the highest point on this side. And it's so nice. And lo and behold, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, which we've been learning over the last couple of months. Literally everything
They're everywhere.
is a UNESCO World Heritage
everywhere.
Site. I don't think we've been somewhere impressive that hasn't
Yeah.
been a UNESCO World Heritage
It's
Site.
just crazy because there are lots in Australia, but not so commonly, especially not in
Yeah.
the city. So I feel like I've come across like maybe 2 in Australia.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's like every day, it's like, this is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we've come to a Portuguese sandwich place that some friends recommended. Look at that. Mine has brie and onions in it, which I don't think Krissie Kat, so she just got
Mine's literally just roast pork.
but we're very excited.
They smell really good.
Okay, my sandwich absolutely slapped because I got the onions and the brie on it. It was so good. I definitely would have got another one if they weren't like $12 each.
Yeah.
And also we are now at a market, so I wanted to keep our stomachs a bit empty.
Yes, mine was also really good, but like all the extras that they have, well, are things like caramelized onion and brie and sheep's cheese, which I don't
Yeah, we're too
like.
picky for most of those.
But just like the pork itself was like really good, and they had like,
bread roll.
and the bread roll was good, and it had like stuffing in it, so there was like a little moistness.
What's
and
the stuffing?
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Well, there was stuffing in mine. I don't know if there was
I
in
think
yours.
there might have been in mine.
It was so good.
Very good. Do recommend.
But yes, now we're at the Bolhau, is that what it's
Yeah.
called? Market. And we're just gonna have a wander around, maybe get something else small.
Yeah, it's shut on a Sunday, so
Yes.
it was shut yesterday.
Yes, and we only learned this yesterday, but so today's Monday. Wednesday and Thursday this week are both public holidays. So we're not sure what's going to be open then.
Not the market.
Not the market. But that's why we came today. But we're going to have a look around. It's so busy though. We went with juices.
Feel us.
They're so fresh. This one is mango and passion fruit, and it is so good. So good.
Mine's just orange. You gotta up that vitamin C.
We've just wandered down to this bookshop behind Catherine, which, as you can see, has a really long line.
Oh, it goes all the way down the street.
Yeah, like it's, from what we understand, J.K. Rowling lived in Porto for a while, and this is the inspiration for the Hogwarts library, I think.
so.
But it's got a really long line, and it costs money to go inside.
Yeah, I feel like we
The
would line
bookshop.
up if it didn't cost money.
No, I just personally, we feel like paying money to go into a bookshop is not,
Yeah, we're not gonna buy
really
books.
worth it. But yeah, there it is. We're back down walking along the river again. And this is definitely my favourite area of Porto.
It's so pretty.
It's so lovely. We also got some eclairs, which I filmed, and they were delicious.
They were.
So it's just really been a day of eating.
It really has. We just left the house, ate 3 times. Well,
Ate twice. Sorry, we had to take a pause because they're doing construction.
Yep, lots of jackhammers going on. But yeah, I feel like we just left the apartment today and just ate, and then walked, got a drink, and then we ate again. And now we're going back.
Yep. But we've been walking up and down hills like this all day, so we've earned it.
Yeah.
It is very hilly here though, like it's no joke.
Yeah.
The hills we think it's probably worse than Lisbon.
Yeah, I think so.
But it's just so beautiful. Some of the buildings are just incredible.
So colourful.
Yeah, everything's so colourful, and down by the river it's just so pretty. It's
Yeah.
lovely. All right, it's much later and we're about to have dessert, but Catherine's decided she's going to try the port that was left by our
It
Airbnb
smells
host.
disgusting.
Yeah, it just smells like red wine.
Yeah, it does,
me.
doesn't it? Oh no.
Just, you only need to try a teeny tiny bit. Teeny tiny.
Oh god, okay. Is this even port?
I think so.
Oh, it smells gross. Ooh. Ooh, it's like red wine. Ooh, it's fruity.
Let me try it.
It's
I've
like red
tried
wine,
port
but
before.
like fruitier, I guess. I don't know. Also stronger. Isn't it kind of like sultanery? Like, can't you kind of taste like a grape?
Well, yeah, but that's what wine's made
Yeah,
out
it is.
of.
But like, I can feel like I can really taste it in this, whereas in wine just tastes gross.
Look, I'd say that's better than red wine.
It's better than wine. It's not.
It's not great.
I don't know why anyone drinks that. It's like drinking like something you bleach clothes with.
Yeah. Not our favourite.
No. So today we are off to a park, of course.
This one's not a free one, which is
It's not a free
unusual
one.
for us,
'Cause
but
it's
apparently
like-
it's worth it.
Yeah, apparently it's worth it, but also we have spent no activity. We've paid no activities.
Yeah, in Porto.
And yeah, apparently it's worth it. It is a bus away, but we've got time, so we figured why not.
Yeah.
So we're heading there. I think it's the park of like a museum, but you can get just the park tickets. So we'll be doing that. And that's pretty much it today.
Yep. And eating some more food, as always.
Of course.
There's this place that we've been to a few times in different places in Europe called Walk to Walk.
Yeah, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere. And it's essentially like an Asian takeaway. But it's like I don't know how to describe it. You like choose your base and then you choose your like fillings and you
I
choose
guess
your
it's
sauce.
kind of like a Subway situation.
Yeah, but with like noodles and rice.
Yeah, it's great.
And we have not been eating nearly enough Asian food since we left Asia, like 11 months ago. So
we need to get our fix.
yes. We have made it out to Serralves Park.
Yeah, this one.
Yes, so it's actually the like grounds of the Contemporary Art Museum. You can get tickets to both or like one or the other.
Yeah,
so
you can do 2 partial tickets, like one to the museum or one to the park or both. And
Yeah.
you don't have contemporary art.
No.
And actually, as it turns out, the garden is full of
Sculptures and stuff.
17, 14,
Yeah, 14.
14 sculptures. Can't count. So yeah, we're seeing contemporary art anyway.
We caught the bus out here, which was pretty easy. But only like 2 other people got off the bus at the same time as us. And there are a lot of people here. So I don't know whether people have just like gotten here earlier.
I reckon they get taxis
Or yeah, they get taxis because it's not in the city.
Yeah.
But the bus is like €30
Yep.
per person. So
Pretty easy.
Not
too
that-
far
yeah.
from the city.
not that difficult to navigate.
There's also a treetop walk out here apparently.
Yeah, so we're gonna spend a few hours here. Hopefully the rain holds off. This is the best weather day we've got in Porto, but also I think from our entire
Pretty
time in
much.
Portugal. So it works out well that we're at the park today. we've just been sitting up on this like treetop walkway.
It's so nice.
It's very peaceful except for the leaf blower.
Yeah.
But we've just been sitting and Catherine's been playing her absolute favourite game, which is anytime she sees a plane,
Where's that
figuring
plane
out
going?
where it's going, like
Hey,
where it's come from and where it's
your
going.
favorite game is if we swum directly straight from here, where would we land?
It's
That's
true.
almost the same.
It's true. But yeah, does anyone else have this obsession with, is it Flight Radar? Catherine will just sit there
I've seen on TikTok, it's
For-
like a thing.
hours.
Yeah, I will.
Especially like here, the planes are taking off this way. So
It's
every
very
time we see
exciting.
one.
When we were in Richmond in London, that's near Heathrow. That's thrilling. There are planes coming from everywhere.
Does anyone else do this? Because we'll just be like in the middle of a conversation and then she'll be like, that plane is going to Madrid. And I'll be like, that's great. Back to what we were talking about. Does anyone else like this? Does anyone else love the Flight Radar tracking every single flight? This park is lovely.
It is. And we haven't discussed them yet. But we saw a lamb.
Yeah, there's a little like a farm section with sheep, cows, donkeys, there's a pig, and then what we think are maybe ducks or geese.
Yep.
And yeah, there was one lamb.
So cute.
So cute.
That was a
And
highlight.
it really was. It like was bleating. It was
Yeah.
so cute.
And the treetop walk was really good.
Yeah, it's just like a nice spot to wander around.
It is. It's very quiet today as well.
Yeah, and it's 13 euros, which is not cheap, but considering, as we said earlier, we haven't done any other activities
I feel like
here.
if we had done other stuff like the whole time we were here, we maybe wouldn't have done it. But because we've done nothing and we're not doing anything tomorrow,
Yeah,
why not?
yeah, it's been really nice. It's a nice spot to walk around.
Yeah.
But we're gonna head off soon and try to catch the sunset.
Yeah.
Um,
We're staying really close to like the ideal park, like
Yeah.
the place everyone says to go see the sunset from. So hopefully,
yeah, hopefully the clouds stay away long enough for it to be a nice sunset, and if not, it's only 9 minutes from where we're
Yeah.
staying, so not the end of the world. In the admittedly longer than it was meant to time that it took us to get from the park to here, cloud cover has come back over.
super cloudy. Super cloudy.
Yeah, this is where the sun sets over there. Look, you can see that little tiny peak of orange, but I'm not sure that we're gonna stay in the park.
Yeah, there's a lot of people like waiting.
Yeah,
I'm not sure.
really sure what they're waiting for.
It's on our way home, so we may as well
Yeah, we'll pop in and see.
see what the view is, and then yeah, maybe just go.
Yeah, it's also like gotten real chilly.
Yeah, it's gotten quite cold. We were just talking about how we feel cheated because we like barely got a summer.
Yeah, we had like a few weeks of nice weather in Ireland and the UK, and then it was cold again. And then Italy and Greece were too hot. So yeah, that's upsetting for me.
I don't really mind because my favorite season is winter.
My favourite season is summer, and we left
No, it's not. It's spring.
True, but we left Australia just before summer, and then we went into winter.
Australian summer is rough.
We went into winter, and then we had a crap summer, and now we're going into winter again, and then we're going home just in time to miss summer again.
Good.
So next trip's gonna have to be somewhere hot, I think.
But not too hot.
Doesn't actually look too bad on camera, but it's not.
But that's all you can see.
That's literally it. And the cranes are like right in the way as well. So we think we're actually just gonna head back.
Yeah.
But we will see you tomorrow for our last day in mainland Europe.
Oh no.
It is the afternoon. We haven't really filmed anything yet today. We've just been walking around the city,
We haven't really done much, honestly.
No, we went to the cathedral and we went to the Chapel of Souls. Didn't go into either of them, so just like filmed the outside.
Yeah.
But we got some lunch.
We did. It was recommended. And I think it's the perfect last Portuguese lunch.
Yeah, it is. We got peri-peri chicken again.
Of course.
It's so good. But we are obviously eating outside and it does look like it might rain.
Yeah, wish us luck.
So we'll see how this goes, but hopefully it holds off.
Okay, haven't filmed much today.
No, we really haven't.
We just stopped in to get some more pastels. Even though yesterday I said to Krissie, I think I'm done with pastels. I wasn't done with pastels.
No, we figured we had to get one last set.
We do. And also
before we leave.
We got rid of all of our like bronze change, so all the cents, the euro cents are gone.
We like miraculously had exactly €1 in
Which
like
is really hard
20
to do in
cents
Europe
and lower.
because they have 1 cent and we had exactly €1.
It's beautiful.
So we also used a bit of change, which was nice. And now we've come back to our side of the river and just gonna walk along a bit and then go back. I also wanted to talk briefly about ATMs here because we did have a bank card that didn't charge us. When the ATM said, we're charging you a €3 fee, it would reimburse us. That changed a couple months ago.
Yeah.
So we've had to keep an eye out for like free ATMs. There aren't many in Europe. And like a week or two ago, we were forced to get some out in Portugal. We just needed to buy something that only had cash. We didn't have enough. So we were like, fine. And I did some research. Turns out Multibanco specifically doesn't
Which is like
charge.
a Portuguese, it's like a Portuguese alliance of
so,
like 30
yeah.
banks or so.
So if you go to any ATM that says Multibanco, or
I'll see if I can find the
M-
logo and put it
MC
here.
or MB.
MB, yeah.
They do not charge, which is incredible. I also read never go to, I think it's Euronet. Apparently they charge like €8.
Yeah, and it doesn't tell you.
But Multibanco, we can confirm, does not charge you. So if you're ever in Portugal, use one of those.
Yes, it was a lifesaver because
really was.
we've been avoiding getting cash out because we didn't want to pay the fee. Which it's only like a €3 fee,
Yeah,
but
but
it's
still,
the principle
it
of it.
is.
And then in our last country, we were like, God damn, we have to get money out, and it's our last country. But thankfully, it was Portugal,
Amazing.
and they have free ones.
Very lucky. It is time.
It's time to end our last. Like we keep saying it's our last Europe video. It's not. We're going to London, but we've been to London before. It's our last like new place.
It's our last mainland Europe video. I don't understand. I don't understand.
We figured out today that it's been about 84 days since we landed in Naples. And I know we've done so much in that time, but it feels like it's been about 3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't understand. And then like if we include Schengen 1, we've spent like 160 days in mainland Europe.
We say mainland Europe.
We're including like...
that means anything in the Schengen zone.
Yeah,
so
like
not,
Malta.
Yeah, not the UK and Ireland.
Yeah.
Everywhere else.
I don't understand. What do you mean we've spent almost 6 months exploring like every country we wanted to go to in Europe? Like how? But we did it and I'm proud. Like
I know.
We wrote a list at the start of places that were like do not miss and places that were like I would like to get to. I think all of my would like to get to we got to, and the only places that we didn't get to were Iceland and Estonia.
Yeah.
Next time.
And you know what? We've added so many
We
more
did. We
places
added
for
way
next time.
more. Oh, I was gonna say we added countries that I didn't think we were gonna go to, like Malta and stuff. And yeah, we've added countries to come to for next time. So
and places to come back to. Porto probably being one of them.
yeah.
This has absolutely been our favourite place in Portugal.
Yeah, definitely. You definitely don't need. Sorry, my arm's getting sore. You definitely don't need 4 full days here.
No.
But we knew that, and this is how we've travelled. We travel slow. We give ourselves time to just like wander. I've just loved it.
It has been absolutely lovely.
Portugal, Porto was so special.
Yeah, and the food in Portugal has been really good.
It has
I
been
feel like
really
a
good.
lot of our trip and a lot of our vlogs have been just us eating various things.
I know.
It's starting to rain.
All right.
We should probably wrap this up.
Okay, well, you'll see us in London for 4 very hectic days.
I don't know how much we're going to be vlogging. We will make a vlog.
Yeah.
But don't count on it being like long.
The entire weekend, the entire 4 days is to see our friends. So we probably won't be filming that much, but you'll see us pop up in London for a bit. And then we cross the Atlantic.
Yeah.
Oh my
Absolutely
God.
wild.
Okay, well, thanks for watching our Europe adventures.
Yes. Thank you for joining us.
I'm sure it hasn't felt as crazy and quick
No.
as it's felt for us, but
Not with one video a week. But we're going to wrap up Porto here. Wrap up Europe here.
insane. Thank you for watching our Porto video. We hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
I hope it inspired you to come to Porto. I think it will have.
Yeah.
If you can only come to one place in Portugal, come here.
Definitely.
It's
I mean, the
beautiful.
rest of Portugal was also lovely.
It's all beautiful,
But
but
Porto was easily our favourite.
yes.
We're going to wrap it up here. And we will see you in London for a crazy 4 days.
Yep.
Like this video if you enjoyed it, and feel free to subscribe to our channel and check out any of our other Europe videos.
That's a lot.
There's a lot. But yeah, we'll see you in London.
Oh my gosh. See you in London. We hope you've enjoyed. We're gonna miss Europe, but
We
we're
really
also
are.
excited for what's to come.
We are.
We're excited to check out some more places in the world. So we'll see you back in London.
See you then. Bye.
Bye.